Welcome back to the Compressor Guru. Guys, I don't have live film for you this week, but I do have a live idiot somewhere responsible for the situation I'm going to show you. I don't know who the idiot is, and I am not mincing words about this. This guy does not understand the concept of thinking ahead. So what we have here is a Van Air screw air compressor that's also a generator and a welder. Beautiful setup. We've sold a few Van Airs over the years. I've never sold one like this because this has the welder and generator set too, but this is a good solid machine. This machine was installed on this truck and delivered to the customer. And I'm not going to mention the customer's name because it's not their fault. It's whoever designed and built this truck. But they put this beautiful air compressor in it. And I showed up. They're having a problem with the pump. There's no pump light for a fault or a failure of the pump. But when they push the button, it won't engage. We checked as much wiring as we could because it's all solid state controls, but the switch is good. We checked the relays. We checked the fuses. That being said, I said, well, where's the oil on this? How do we check the oil? And the guy says, oh, no. I says, what? I says, this machine has over 800 hours on it. It was delivered to you in 2017. And you don't know how to check the oil. He says, I've only been here 6 or 7 years. We've never checked the oil because we don't know where it's at.
That was stupid.
So I went looking. And when I went looking, I found the oil plug. Well, not the plug. I found the oil fill hole. And I found the access panel to it. Guys, whoever bolted this thing in and mounted the control panel in the box, which is a beautiful setup, but they have the control panel, well, in front of where you would have to go into the access panel, but you can't even go into the access panel because there's a wall there. And if you look down in this picture, you'll see the screw heads coming out that holds a plate on where there should be access to the end of the compressor where the oil fill hole is underneath this access plate. Guys, talk about painting yourself in the corner. So they bolted the compressor into the bed. They put a firewall in front of the compressor so that the big truck tires they roll into the truck bed didn't roll and damage the housing around the compressor. And then they went through the box with all the controls and the pigtail and blocked where you could cut a hole through the toolbox.
Denied.
To access the access panel to check the oil. And you know, you're looking at a machine that's worth many thousands of dollars, a beautiful setup, a quality machine that's now been installed for 8 years, has over 800 hours on it, and they can't check the oil because the guy that installed it was an idiot. And I hope you watch this channel because this was stupid. I'm not calling my viewers stupid. I'm talking about the guy that installed this machine was stupid for installing it so that you can't service the machine. Anyway, this is a little bit of a rant. I did not charge the customer for this trip. I told them I'm not working on it. They can figure out how they can get the compressor out, or they can call somebody else. But this was a headache designed to be a headache because somebody didn't think ahead. Hey guys, final reminder. It's not a final reminder. I'll remind you in future episodes. But Also, we have the contest, the tank decoration contest, whether it's a usable tank on your compressor in the shop, or whether you have a scrap tank and make it yard art, or whether you make it a barbecue grill, or whatever you do with it. Don't forget that contest is going on, and the link to the video about that contest is in the description of this video. God bless, have a great day, and think ahead.